Have you ever wondered if there's more to life than the relentless pursuit of more itself? Stoicism, a philosophy that began in ancient Greece, isn't just about enduring hardships. It's about finding happiness in them. Zeno of Citium, who founded Stoicism, would have marveled at our modern world, yet he'd find our struggles familiar. Seneca, another Stoic sage, once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." In a world obsessed with more, Stoicism whispers, less. Less clutter, less noise, more space for what truly matters. It's not about deprivation, it's about clarity. As Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, advised, ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary? This principle is not about self-deprivation or living a life devoid of joy. Rather, it's about finding freedom and fulfillment in the beauty of simplicity. The Stoics believed that life's true essence is not found in material wealth or external achievements, but in the cultivation of the self, our inner world, the illusion of more. In examining the Stoic view, we see a critique of the relentless pursuit of more. More wealth, more status, more possessions. These are often seen as the hallmarks of success. Yet the Stoics challenge this notion. They observed that this pursuit often leads to a paradoxical effect. The more we have, the more we want, leading to an endless cycle of dissatisfaction. Seneca, in his letters, eloquently discussed how excessive desires can enslave us, leaving us perpetually restless and unhappy. Embracing simplicity. Stoicism teaches us to embrace simplicity. This simplicity is not mere austerity, but a conscious choice to focus on what truly matters. By doing so, we learn to appreciate the richness of life's basic pleasures, the joy of meaningful work, the serenity of nature, the warmth of genuine relationships. It's about understanding that the greatest pleasures often come from the simplest sources. As we delve deeper into the concept of simplicity, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, we find that it's much more than a minimalist lifestyle. It's a mindset, a way of perceiving and interacting with the world. Seneca once wisely stated, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This profound insight opens the door to understanding the true essence of simplicity. Embracing simplicity starts with cultivating contentment. The Stoics believed that happiness doesn't come from external acquisitions, but from cherishing what we already have. In our modern world, bombarded by endless stimuli and constant comparisons, finding contentment in the present is both a challenge and a necessity. It's about appreciating the ordinary, finding beauty in the mundane, and understanding that often, less truly is more. Simplicity also extends to our thoughts and actions. It's about reducing the noise in our minds, the clutter of unnecessary worries and desires. Marcus Aurelius, a man of great power and responsibility, sought simplicity in his internal life. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking, he reminded himself. In practice, this means focusing our mental energy on what's within our control, letting go of fruitless concerns, and pursuing clarity in our decision-making. In Stoicism, there's a profound appreciation for the small pleasures of life, those moments often overshadowed by our pursuit of grander ambitions. This isn't about trivializing our aspirations. It's about recognizing the beauty and value in the everyday, the ordinary, which we often take for granted. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "Do every act of your life as if it were the last act of your life." This isn't a call to pessimism, but an invitation to be fully present. Whether it's enjoying a serene morning, a quiet walk, or a simple meal, these moments are opportunities to connect with the richness of life that is often lost in the hustle and bustle. Gratitude plays a vital role in experiencing joy in small pleasures. The Stoics emphasize the importance of gratitude, not just for the extraordinary, but for the commonplace. Seneca advised, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." By cultivating gratitude for the small things, we open our hearts to a wellspring of joy and satisfaction. These small pleasures are not just sources of joy, they are sources of strength. In challenging times, when the grand structures of our lives seem unsteady, it's the small, consistent joys that provide solace and stability. The freedom of detachment. Central to Stoicism is the idea of detachment from external possessions and status. The Stoics saw that attachment to things beyond our control, like wealth and acclaim, can lead to a constant state of anxiety and dissatisfaction. By detaching ourselves from these external trappings, we gain a sense of freedom and inner peace. This doesn't mean we should reject all forms of material comfort, but rather, we should not allow our happiness to depend on them. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective. This philosophy, rooted in simplicity and inner peace, seems almost revolutionary in today's context, where the pursuit of more, be it wealth, fame, or possessions, often leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. Let's explore how Stoicism, with its timeless principles, is profoundly relevant in our modern lives. Our modern society is deeply entrenched in consumerism. We are constantly bombarded with messages that more is better, that happiness can be bought, that success is measured in material terms. Yet, this relentless pursuit often leads to a paradox. The more we acquire, the less fulfilled we feel. Stoicism, with its emphasis on simplicity and finding joy in the little things, offers a powerful antidote to this cycle of endless wanting. It teaches us that true contentment comes not from external possessions, but from inner tranquility and self-sufficiency. In this digital era, where our screens often become mirrors reflecting distorted images of ourselves, Stoicism emerges not just as a philosophy, but as a necessary anchor. Social media, with its endless stream of curated lives and accomplishments, can easily lead us into a labyrinth of comparison and self-doubt. Here, the Stoic wisdom shines like a guiding light, urging us to redirect our gaze inward to worth and validation in our own character and actions, rather than in the fickle approval of an online audience. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor in an age without internet, yet not without its own complexities, advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This timeless insight is particularly poignant in our world, where our digital interactions often leave us feeling powerless. Stoicism empowers us to reclaim control over our inner lives. It teaches us to focus on our thoughts, our actions, our responses, the realms where we are the true masters. In doing so, we can detach ourselves from the overwhelming tide of digital information and external influences that seek to shape our self-perception and happiness. Our current times, marked by rapid change and pervasive uncertainty, mirror in many ways the tumultuous periods of ancient Greece and Rome when Stoicism provided guidance and strength to its practitioners. This philosophy, having stood the test of time, offers us tools to build resilience, to face life's challenges with a steady heart and a clear mind. It reminds us that while we cannot control the world around us, we can control how we respond to it.